Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, it is the 9th of the month, and so I'll be taking another look at the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar 2024, set number 75395, 368 pieces. I paid $30 for this, retails for $40 or $45. Like I said, we are on day 9, so I'm going through day by day, a little panel by panel, and making a series of short videos for all 24 days. I'm doing the Star Wars one and the Marvel one, so kind of going through all of those. And yeah, we are on day 9, which is down at the bottom here. And if it's a minifigure or if it's a small build, I'll kind of talk my way through that, and then I will give my quick thoughts. And this is going to be a good one. This is a evergreen kind of thing here, and I don't know if it's in every Advent calendar in various forms, but it's one of the most iconic vehicles from the entire series, and I've seen it built in a lot of different scales, which is one of my favorite things. If you've seen my videos for a long time, I've talked about this for lots of different stuff. It really gives me or brings me joy to be able to look at models of the same thing at various scales. So for like the movie The Batman with Robert Pattinson, that one, there was like a play scale Batmobile, there was like a larger Technic one, there was a smaller one, polybag version of it, and I thought that was really cool to be able to look at all of those and kind of compare them and see what's the same and what's different. It just really brings me joy, and I get to do that here with this one, which I've also looked at a couple different times in various forms. I still have some from when I was much younger, including the first Millennium Falcon that ever was made. And let me see here, I'm already making some mistakes. I actually have the first and the second Millennium Falcon that Lego ever did. So one of them's a play scale. It had these big kind of round panels up at the front, or on the top rather. And then I also had the like smaller one. It was like a kind of like a microfighter, but I think they called it something different back then. But I had that one as well, and then I've had a few others, throughout the years. This is a ship that Lego does return to a lot, and for good reason. It is extremely iconic, extremely popular. So that makes sense to me, and this one is coming together okay. I'm doing it a little bit strange. It's always a nice little change of pace to do these, because you don't get as much step-by-step directions. You really have to kind of look at what the picture is and figure out how to get that together, which reminds me kind of older Lego a little bit. And it's coming together nicely. I'm sure we can already know what this is, but we have the Millennium Falcon. Like I said, this is in Lego a lot. This is really well done for this scale, like super tiny, but really nice. You start with the 1x3 here, some stud on the side bricks, then you build out these side panels starting with the 1x4 and then another 1x3 in there, the vented slopes up front, and then kind of slopes back here, some translucent light blue at the back for the propulsion. I can't remember what that's called. They sometimes do that with like a flexible tube and the translucent in the rear. I don't know what they've been doing lately. And you do that over on one side. We have the cockpit over here, so that's a little bit different, kind of juts out. Actually looks pretty good there. So this is interesting because is this the new dark translucent? It almost feels like it's lighter than what the dark translucent, the new color is that I'm used to, but maybe it is the same. I'm just a little bit weird because I don't see it in the cone piece. Yeah, maybe that is the same because we can see the one here, and also because like this one we can see the color underneath that changes it a little bit, and for the cone piece you don't really see that. But anyway, we have that there, and then we add the top, so it's kind of got this domed top. Just use a kind of 4x4 circular plate, 2x2 jumper rounded tile in the middle, and then we have like a radar dish kind of thing up here. And yeah, this looks pretty good. Now like I said, they've done a bunch of Millennium Falcons. They might do one every year. It's up there, but I don't know if this is specifically referencing a like the order they came out in. There have been two UCS versions. There was the original one. There was a redesign, that's in 2004. If we're looking at the timeline for this set here, or for like everything going in here, I'm trying to see which one maybe it would be. There obviously, with the sequels coming out, there have been some other ones. Let me look at what the Mini was. That's 2003. And one of these is, well, then we have the MIDI scale, which that's 2009. Maybe that's what this is referencing. And, you know, now we have the, again, this kind of makes sense because we've seen the return of the MIDI scale kind of display oriented stuff. I don't know what the MIDI scale really worked like back in 2009, but that would line up with, again, how we're kind of working through the history of Lego Star Wars. And when I'm looking at a picture of that one compared to this, you know, it feels about right. Millennium Falcons are going to look like Millennium Falcons, but you know, the Kessel Run one is different from a different one, which is whatever. And cool to see that here. I really liked this build. Recognizable, fun little thing. Took a little longer to put together, but that is okay. Probably has some of the most pieces out of you know, stuff that's going to be in here. Again, super iconic, pretty deserving of a place in this kind of thing. And if it is supposed to be referencing the MIDI scale one, that is really, really cool. So very nice. I like that. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including the rest of the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar 2024 and the Marvel Spider-Man Advent Calendar. I'm going to go through all 24 days. So if you're interested in seeing what I have to say, maybe consider subscribing. That helps me a lot. And with all of that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.